Let him know there's no sun in here. Just in case he's wondering about it. You close the window.
Come on.
Just give it a Tracy, yeah.
What? You just want to start?
No, you good.
All right, guys. First question. First question. Vanessa or Danielle.
Jalen, what was the key behind your defensive intensity tonight?
Really just, be aggressive, pressure the ball. Other coaches were telling us that, they were a little comfortable first game. Able to, be able to execute their plays and stuff. So we just wanted to give them a little bit more pressure.
What does it mean that tonight you won your first playoff game and you did it on a night where you and Alperen Şengün, who you were drafted with, were both feeling it?
Yeah, it's super special. I'm happy I was able to, show up with him this game. First game jitters was a little over my head, but I'm glad we got the win. The job not done yet, so we gotta go to the Bay and handle business.
Christy.
Jalen, you mentioned the first game jitters. How much did that affect you, and how much better did you feel tonight, or was it just a matter of shots falling, or was it a mindset thing?
It was more so mindset. But yeah, that first game, the lights were bright, the crowd was here, the court looked huge. So yeah, I couldn't really get a chance to settle in. My legs was a little shaky, but that's part of it. Went through it, and I feel like I did a good job answering back.
Can I do it?
Sure.
And at what point tonight were you like, hey, I've got it, I'm back to my old self?
From the beginning, my whole mindset from today was, to go in and be aggressive and, get back to being myself.
Michael.
Any helpful conversations in recent days or any introspection from you between game 1 or 2 that you found helpful?
No, I mean, obviously with like our coaches and stuff, he was just telling me, I gotta be myself, and that's what we worked on in practices and things like that, spacing wise, and just so that I could see what they finna do out there. But outside of my coaching staff, I'm not really listening to nobody else. I would like to keep everything present.
Brian.
Tari, what was your mindset tonight when you came in as aggressive as you were?
Same as it always is. Just go out there, compete, do whatever I can do to help the team win. I say I struggled the first game, but I didn't really waver in confidence or anything much, just because I knew it was just a matter of shots falling. So I stayed with what works, which is the work, and continued to just kind of stay in the gym. Shots fell. So just the same mindset going into each and every game. Go out there, compete, go out there, and do whatever I can do to help my team win.
Chancellor.
Jalen, before the series, Steph Curry had mentioned how he remember when he coached you guys, at camp. There was a moment today when you guys don't want to lose the ball. You guys are kind of fighting over it. What is it like for you to be competing, for a championship and trying to compete in playoffs against guys that you looked up to, and how much fun is it? Just the competitiveness, the chippiness, how much you guys embrace that much for both of you guys. I'll start with you, Jalen.
Okay.
I didn't go to his camp. I wasn't invited.
I mean, this is growing up. You go to camps and stuff. Obviously, I was at his camp, so growing up, you work hard for moments like this. Not even at his camp, I was able to work out with Steph. Growing up, I was driving from Fresno to Oakland just to get a workout in. So to be on this stage, playing against him, it's pretty cool. But it ain't really a look up to you type of thing no more. Give me some lines, just compete. I'm trying to win just like he's trying to win. So.
Paul.
Tari, today I learned that tossing a towel is a hostile act. What led up to that moment, and how would you explain just how chippy this game got?
I didn't even see it though. I didn't even see you throw the towel. I'm like, what was that?
I'd say my emotions just got the best of me. That's really all it was. In between the lines, you got to know you got to keep it basketball, and that's really all it is. And I'm gonna just be better for my team moving forward and controlling my emotions. I know that, you know, with them, some of the guys they have over there, their thing is to kind of try to, you know, beat you mentally. And, you know, if you know basketball is 90% mental. So I just gotta, you know, stay even keel and, yeah, move on.
Kelly.
It seems as if you guys this year have thrived on the physicality, the grit, the toughness. How much of that is going to be important in this series against a team that likes to play those 9 minutes at times? And how do you see it galvanizing you guys going forward?
I mean, this is who we've been all season. We've been a tough team. We've been a grit and grimy team all season. I mean, since we've gotten together. So nothing changes. Series, team, we are who we are.
Kim.
How much does it help having a guy like Fred to kind of keep everything together on the court, calm you guys down, and really a lot of the stuff he does doesn't show up in the box score? Can you just talk about how important he is?
I mean, you know, he's been in this situation before, especially during times, you know, that we get sped up and take shots early in the shot clock with 5 minutes in the fourth quarter. You know, his biggest thing is just to execute and get a good shot, but the main thing is, the main thing is, you know, his leadership and just, you know, holding us down and making sure, you know, we all on the same page and thinking alike out there.
Adam.
Jalen, you had a bunch of assists early in the game. Were there some opportunities in game 1 that you maybe missed to have some? And once you did start,
I saw your tweet.
Did you?
I saw your tweet. Yeah, there was. I kind of knew how they was. I mean, I knew how they were gonna guard me. They've been guarding me the same way all season. Bringing that extra guy to help in the paint. Like I said, our first game, you know, jitters a little bit, and rhythm was probably thrown off. Wasn't thinking straight, but you know, them is reads that I've been making all season. So I feel like tonight I executed with that, and that's something to carry on through the series.
Did that open things up for you at all once you started doing that early in the game?
Yeah, for sure. I didn't see that person in the paint on me.
After talking with some of the critics of the game, they said one of the things this team is missing for being a championship contender is a closer. You really performed tonight in terms of Jalen. I know you're a big fan of him. Tari, what's your response to those critics that say y'all are missing a closer?
I mean, I said it before. They hated Jesus. People are gonna say anything about anybody. Like, I don't know what you want me to do about somebody else's opinion on us. If we listen to somebody else's opinion on us, then we wouldn't be where we are today. Likewise with everybody else in this room. So, you know, you take that how you want to.
Kelly.
I'm not really tripping. I'm gonna go out and handle business at the end of the day. At the end of the day, that ball gonna be in my hands in the fourth quarter. And, you know, we're gonna make something happen.
Last one, Kelly.
This is for Jay. I think Steph had 6 turnovers tonight. What was the game plan going into just in terms of being aggressive with him at the point of attack?
You know, just to be up, not let him, you know, have freedom. Always be able to touch and, you know, put a body on him. You know, Steph is one of the best at, you know, moving around and running off screens and, you know, just staying mobile. So, you know, we wanted to kind of make it hard for him, and I think he did a good job of that.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Appreciate it.